She goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Moms Can Wine Too. Today, our wine of the day is Sirocco. This is a Moscato from Italy, and this is a dessert wine. So if you want to pair it with anything, highly recommend it to pair it with your desserts. This is a sparkling wine. I can't remember what episode that I gave y'all the other one, the Moscato d'Asti. That one was it had like an orange wrapping around it. Literally kind of one and the same, because this is Moscato. It's just a Sirocco brand, and it kind of tastes the same. I would say the other one maybe is just a little sweeter. When I mean a little, by like a little bit, okay? But this is most definitely one of my favorite wines. We had this wine when we took a family trip to Europe. We went to Italy, of course, and I think this was the one we had in our first night at dinner. 10 out of 10. We have fell in love. Me and my cousin, as soon as we left, we like, what is this fucking wine? We trying to buy it to bring it back out here. So yeah, this is one of my favorite wines. As far as the taste is concerned, it's a floral taste and an apricot taste, and I can honestly say that is very true. This is, like I said, this is one of my favorite wines, y'all. So if you like the sparkling wine vibe, I highly recommend. Here's the bottle. Sirocco from Italy, okay? So, hi, ladies. I hope y'all enjoyed our episode last week, because I for sure was going to say welcome to Unwizzy Pink, but it is not that episode today. We are on the mom vibes today, but I owe y'all one, because the dating scene as a mom is a whole different ball game, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. And before we get into our actual wine of the day, I wanted to go ahead and get into some updates. Ladies, don't forget about those emails y'all can send me. The email is always in the description below, so if you want to email me with any questions, advice, story times, I'm accepting other story times. I don't have story times, send them to me, okay? So story times, questions about being a mom or becoming a mom, or questions about a friend that's a mom, or whatever you have to trauma, whatever you got, girl, send it to me. What's up? So send that over. I know the giveaway, I don't think I mentioned this for a while, but the giveaway is most definitely still on. I just have to stand on business, because I told y'all I'm gonna draw the person at 1,000 followers on Instagram. So we're literally almost there. It's like going up and down, up and down, up and down for whatever reason. And I'm trying to figure out marketing tactics and things to push myself out there a little more. So we're gonna we're getting there, y'all. We getting there. Shout out to y'all for sticking by my side all the way this far, okay? So yeah, the giveaway is still going on. The cabin trip's still going on. I'm trying to really get it out the way, because I don't know telling how the season is going to be. I don't want it to be too cold or whatever. So let's get active, y'all, and spread the word about our pod here, okay? What else did I have to say? Oh, we're getting ready for a holiday season. So, ladies, if y'all have any specific topics regarding around holiday season, whatever I say, send it to me, because I really want to plan ahead for sure, especially around the holidays, because it's really, really busy. Be traveling, going back home, whatever. So I want to make sure that I am catering to you ladies as much as possible. So if y'all have any ideas as how I should approach each holiday, let me know. I'm open to any idea that y'all have for me, okay? So send those ideas, whatever y'all have. Speaking of motherfucking holiday season, y'all, it's my birthday in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Let me check the calendar. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, October 8th is my birthday, y'all. So I'm gonna have a special episode for y'all that week. I'm pretty excited about it, because it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be actually funny. But yeah, I just had to throw that out there just in case y'all didn't know. Libra season, Libra gang. So October 8th, y'all, save the motherfucking date, because I'm gonna have a special episode for y'all. So yeah, now with that being said, y'all, we can go ahead and get to our wine of the day. And today, honestly, I mean, I was thinking about having, set in stone how I wanted to go, but I think I'm just gonna make it more sort of like a freestyle set because a lot of things have been going on in my life lately. I've been making very big changes. Not ready to share just yet, but I will share to y'all what's been going on. But most definitely, that's why we're drinking champagne today, because we're celebrating new beginnings and new changes, and just a lot of things have been going on. And I just wanted to open the door to letting y'all, into my life a little bit, and saying that it does get very hard out here in these motherfucking streets. For real, yes, it does. But having the company and friends and family really keeps me pushing, especially knowing that my is here. Like, I have mine with me now. So it's just, there's no stop to the game, maybe a break, maybe a halftime show, maybe even a snack. Sometimes the ball get flown out the fucking football stadium. Hello. So he's got to stop the game for an hour or 2 days maybe. But we gonna get back into the game, okay? So yeah, I'm just keep going if you need to hear that, because I know for sure I definitely need to hear that. Keep motherfucking going, okay? And oh, look, I'm cursing already, y'all. I said I'll tell y'all this every episode, but for real today, I'm gonna really cut down on the cursing, for real. Because I do have sometimes I don't really listen to the episodes sometimes, only when I'm going back to find clips or whatever. So when I do, I'm like, dog, this potty mouth is redonkulous. So when I start saying stuff like redonkulous, mind your business and keep listening. Amen. All right. For real. I'm trying to stop cursing though. Be a little more ladylike on here. Maybe. We're going to see. But, all right. It's our one of the days. So if you didn't tell by the description, today I wanted to get into what it's like approaching motherhood with so many different expectations and fears, because especially growing up in the world that we have grown up in. And let me get a disclaimer before we even start that I did not have a horrible childhood. I don't want anybody to ever think that. I'm just really speaking for everybody as far as like what the topic is today, but everybody comes from different backgrounds and have different experiences growing up as a child. And sometimes we take that experience and have our own children and try to push for something better, something better, whether even if it was a good experience that you have from your childhood, like having, extracurricular activities, having a stable family. Sometimes there's always something that did not go right that you want to push for better for your own child. And sometimes that can really be overwhelming. I'm not going to lie to you, because it's just like, am I even doing this right? Like, we're new here. Being a mom is they have pamphlets, but baby, that ain't enough. It's barely reaching a third, not even a third, a micro third, okay, of what motherhood is supposed to be like. So it's just like some of the advice and the what is the word I'm trying to think about? I don't know, but because I don't want to say advice, because advice is very extremely helpful as a mom. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's only to a certain limit. It's like where does this really benefit me in the long run when it comes down to managing being a mom and dealing with my daughter or my son? Because here, growing up, these are the things that I missed out on. As a child, I missed out. Yes, I had present parents, but they were also absent, constantly working, constantly dealing with the problems that they had in their relationships, constantly dealing with family issues. And that's a big thing, having to grow up with a home with family issues, not just relationship issues, not just child parent issues. Is like outside family, especially when you're that middleman family, like everybody's supposed to turn to you for everything that they need. It's like, damn, this is a fucking lot. And it's something that you keep that in the back of your mind as you become a mother, because it's just like, I don't want these experiences for my child, because I understand how overwhelming that can be for a child. Because now I don't know. Like I said, everybody's experience is so different, but it's just like, as a child, you're constantly wondering, like, questioning, like, am I as important as they're making me to be, Because it's like, I'm not the sole focus, and not saying that because I know it sounds selfish, but as a child, you aren't able to distinguish it. And then without the conversation and communication from your parents to help you understand what's going on, your children are going to be lost. And that's where I presently urge y'all to constantly communicate with your child. Even now, to this day, Maya is only 1 year old, and I've like, you think that they don't understand what you're saying, but I promise you they do. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, some days that I really felt like a bad mom because I haven't been able to show up for the way that I wanted to. Like, it's very hard, especially being young and dealing with everything else that I have to deal with. Some days I really just be literally laying on this sofa right here, put it on the TV, and letting my run around. It's like, oh my gosh, I just cannot get up today. In those days, I feel like the weakest, the lowest, the worst mom ever. But then I backdoor maybe a couple of hours later when I'm starting to feel better to get up and start doing stuff. I apologize. Like, even though she may not understand really what's going on, because she don't give a fuck. She running around playing with her toys, watching TV, eating snacks for free. She don't care. She don't give a fuck. I mean, she don't care. So it's just like, I still get up and I still apologize and be like, hey, Mai, I'm sorry. I'm not showing up for you today. I'm not catching the vibe for real, twin. I'm not. It starts there, to be honest with them, so young and so early, because it's gonna open up a new door to communication between you and your child as well. And I kind of adore that because it's something that I did lack growing up. I tell you all the time, I never really had that communication with my mom where I felt open enough to go talk to her about things. And that's one thing I kind of want to work hard to avoid with mine, because I am such an affectionate person. Like, I'm everybody's go-to person, honestly. Like, honestly, if there's an issue or somebody needs to talk it out or need a listening ear, they're gonna come to me. So I'm used to it, and I feel like growing up now that I know that that's what I'm here for in people's lives. That is become part of my love language. Is like, I don't feel received and don't feel loved if people are not coming to me to elaborate. And I know sometimes that might be a little trauma, whatever. We're not talking about that today, okay? Amen. Mind your business. But we're talking about just, opening that door for your child and changing the trajectory of what you had to endure as a child. Or sometimes having an overbearing parent, some of us grew up with overly involved parents, where to the point where they were too involved that you didn't even want to share anything with them, because it's like, okay, back up, I need some space. We have to find that balance. And sometimes it does get hard as a mom, because it's like, where is the balance? How do we know? Because the children are still trying to communicate. They're still trying to learn the ways of expressiveness. So now you're dealing with the challenges of they're not actually telling you everything that you want to know to make sure y'all relationship is okay. So it's just like, pay attention, I really say, to the signs, because I'm not even there yet, and I'm thinking about it now, especially when she becomes a teenager. Like, is she really gonna, am I gonna be there enough for her? And it's just like, it's scary, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it's very overwhelming, because it's like, as a mom, you just want to do everything so right and so perfect, because you deserve it. Like, you're a new life here. You didn't ask to be here. I brought you here. This is your world, and I'm just living in it, and I want it to be perfect. I do. Honestly, I'm not going to shield you from anything, because this is what real world is. This is what real life is. You're going to come to a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, but also it's still a perfect world because it's yours, right? And I'm going to teach her that, because now, like, disclaimer, like I said, I didn't have a terrible childhood, but it's just a lot of things were missing that caused my life to be on a different path, and I would say that most definitely if I was taught that the world is perfect in my world, but yet here are the aspects of the real world that are imperfect, it would have been a whole different, like, ball game, dealing with certain people, dealing with certain circumstances, certain situations, because it's like, I'm not shielded from what the real world is, like, you can tell somebody, oh, this is what that is, this is what that is, but if you're not letting them experience it, what the heck? There's no point. Like, words can only go so far. That's like, told y'all, in a relationship, dating, y'all have to experience it. And that the same things goes for your child. Stop trying to shield them from everything. that's only going to hurt them in the long run, because they deserve to understand some things for themselves, because that's how they're going to develop their own character, their own personality, their own stands on and opinions about what's going on around them. And that's important, especially for character development, because in the world we live in today, it's a lot of shielding, a lot of, plastic, literally, yes, but just not being authentic about what life is really supposed to be like, So I can say my biggest issue or fear, as far as that's concerned, is not showing up enough and making sure that she's on the right path to understanding, like, this is what we're doing. This is, like how I'm growing up and how my mom is working hard to make sure I'm doing this shit right, So getting back into our main topic about our childhood and our children's childhood and how we want things to be better for them. Stop being so hard on yourself, because you are new here. You are learning. Even this is your first child, your second child, your fifth child. You are still new to the game because you've never had 5 children before. You've never had 3 children before. So stop beating yourself up because certain things are not going right because of how you imagine it in your head, because it's going to hurt everybody else in the long run. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, and sometimes let things flow, because like I said earlier, an overly involved parent can also cause trauma, just as much trauma as an under involved parent, So just be mindful of the things that you're bargaining for when it comes down to that dynamic, Okay, so we're back. I had to pour me up some more wine, but back to the task at hand. Giving your child the things that you didn't have, and that comes for like so much so as material things, as emotional things, mental things, physical things. Cater to your child as they need to be catered to, not because of how you need it to be catered to. Okay? That's a tough cookie to crack. It is. But hear me when I say this. Your life is being lived by you. Your child is not living your life. So what you needed growing up is not the same thing that your child needs growing up. So don't project your lack of life. Hold my hand when I say that, okay? I'm saying it wrong, but hold my hand. You know what I'm trying to say? So don't project your lack of life as a child onto your child. Just understand them for who they are and who they're going to grow up to be, because it's going to show up differently in their life. They're going to appreciate you more for understanding them instead of understanding what you were missing, And it's very hard, because it's like we had these childhoods where we missed out on certain things, and we were fiending, we were craving for it, but that's what you wanted. You're an adult now. You have to go out and look for it for yourself. But as far as your child is concerned, cater to them as they deserve to be catered to. Don't project. Don't insert unnecessary stuff that they don't want. Honestly, like something so simple as I try to think about movies, because this is so accurate. Sometimes this is really how it happens. Is like you have a teenager, and like me, I never went to prom because I was a COVID era high schoolist girl. Like we didn't have prom for real. So as my grows up, or let's say like, in the movies, the mom didn't have a prom, and now the teenager's in high school. So she's like big on prom. She's forcing prom on the daughter or the son, and this and this and that. And the whole time the children don't even want to do that. They want to do something different. And now, it's resentment developing, because this is not what I want to do, mom. This is what you missed out on. This is not what I want to do. You need to become aware of that, so you're not overbearing your child with those traumas of yourself, and it's like, now that I say that, it literally goes back to what I tell y'all tell y'all all the time about fixing your traumas. Even if it's too late, you've had your child before they're able to realize what's going on. Fix your shit. Get your shit together. Sorry, I'm cursing, but get it together, y'all, because a million times your child did not ask to be here. Your children did not ask to be here. So you need to fix yourself so you can be present as best as you can be for them, But I don't want you guys to think that I'm being mean when I tell y'all that Because it does hurt knowing that we had to grow up missing out on things. But like I said, you're the adult now. You have control over your life. So if you want to go to prom, throw a party, say it's prom, people are gonna come. Nobody's gonna judge you. I mean, and if the people that you feel like are judging you, they don't need to be around you. Okay, let's understand that. They don't need to be around you. So find you a new crowd that'll accept you for you and what you want to do and move on. So as far as your children are concerned, make sure you are just being there as best as you can for them, when you can for them. Give yourself a break in due time when you need it, when you deserve it, because you do deserve it. You cannot show up all the time if you are constantly running. Trust me, I had to learn that the hard way, y'all. Like, I had to learn it the hard way. Sometimes you get to develop these internal emotions of, like, you know, these ball the fist beating on your chest like a damn cow, like a fucking gorilla. Like, it gets hard. It gets overbearing, but you got this. You have got it. Just keep pushing. Create those outlets that help you manage being a mother, honestly. One of the things I have learned in my time lately, these past few weeks, is being organized is my niche when it comes down to being a mom. Because when I'm not organized, everything goes to shit. Honestly, I'm gonna start thinking crazy. I'm not gonna, like, things are not gonna get done. It's just gonna go all over the place. Even something so simple as like speckles on the ground. I'm not gonna do well. But that's me. Figure out what's not working out for you, so that way you can develop the right habits and right things for your family, your child, so you could be as best as you can. Okay, now with that being said, ladies, we're gonna head and get into our question of the day. Maya has been ripping a lot of pages out of this book, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how. Well, I do know how she gets to it, because I keep it on the floor. Well, I've been keeping it on the floor. I don't keep it on the floor now. I keep it on the bookshelf inside of a closet on a door she cannot reach. Okay, but it's just seemingly this is the only book that she tears any. I have 10,000 books that lay around here, and she chooses my 3,000 questions about me book to tear it and chew it up. Like, please. But anyways, we're gonna get into our question of the day. If you're new here, our question of the day is, I choose a random question out of our book and we sit and reflect in it. I want y'all to sit in it for 5 minutes and answer it as authentically as y'all can, but openly. What I mean by that is, like, speak it out loud, write it down, talk to someone about it, but express it, you know, at the answer to your question, and as genuinely as possible. Don't try to, you know, say something that sounds good. Like, be honest, okay? So, what is this is a lot of good questions, y'all. Ooh, y'all, these are some amazing questions. But let me think about the last questions that we've been having. Sorry, I'm cheating today, but because I think I've been keeping it a little too serious, like. But I don't know if y'all like it or not. Do y'all? Let me know. I remember that question. We did that one already. TikTok. Sorry, I'm trying to distract y'all from me choosing my own question when I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, this one's something crazy. It says, the quickest way to make you feel crazy. Ooh, the quickest way to make me feel crazy. I mean, I don't know. I do know, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, toxicness, like trauma, the things that in a past relationship that made me feel crazy is niggas not understanding what I'm saying, you know? Because it's like, are you dumb? Like, I literally have the factuals here in front of your face. You don't understand what I'm saying? Ooh, don't piss me off. Like, that shit would, like, maybe cross my eyes. Like, I'm finna put you in the throat. But as far as something more general, something to make me feel crazy, honestly, I don't know. That's a great question, y'all. I don't have an answer for y'all today. I really gotta sit and think about that my damn self. Something to make me feel, that makes me feel crazy, that quickly makes me feel crazy. If you're talking about, like, psychotic, like, I'm finna beat this bitch up crazy, like somebody talking to me crazy, I don't like that. Like, watch who the fuck you talking to? Sorry, I'm cursing. Not supposed to do that, y'all. But who are you talking to? I don't know. But yeah, if y'all want to share y'all answers, most definitely drop them in the description. Let me know. I mean, in the comments, let me know what y'all answer. Because I don't know yet. I'm actually about to really go up in there and sit and think about that so I can know. So, know my triggers. For real. But thank you for listening to our short and sweet episode today, ladies. We're going to be back next week with a new month. And yes, I'm super excited because it's my birthday month. So I think I'm going to have a new little twist to the episode, every episode for next month. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. I love y'all, ladies. If nobody's ever told y'all are doing an amazing job. Keep up the good work. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye. I love you. Mwah.